dad go home?
No.
Oh, it's like, wait, did my dad go home?
Hey.
Marvin and Peoples are back. Can I try the snacks that you tried for the podcast?
Yeah, we'll make sure we save some for you guys.
Oh, I picked these out for your aunt's here. Guess what? I picked these out for the podcast. They have chocolate on the bottom. I like chocolate. Wait, Gigi, remember? Can I have
your
one?
Uncle Kyle brought something for us
No,
after dinner.
not right now. We can do it.
Wait, Paige, look right there.
No sweatpants, bro? The fuck?
It's a little warm. What's up, girl?
You see that whole argument between me and fucking all that?
No.
So Amber.
It was in the girls' section.
Yeah.
It's
funny.
She just came in instantly.
So Aunt Barb sent out a mass text and she was like, "Hey, Asia is graduating in this time, ball."
Do you know where Uncle Kyle is?
No, leave him alone. It's adult time. Go
We
to
were gonna
home.
ask him if we could try one of those because he said after dinner we could he got have one.
That's fine. After we all try them, you can try them. I'll say it's
There's
fine.
one right there.
I know.
These are ours.
What did you say?
Wait, baby, I remember.
Paigey, come here. Paige!
Salsa Getti.
You got snacks. It's candy time this time. Hey, you no. Take one now. Take
Well,
one now
good,
and you
because
gotta
we're gonna heat up our Chiba Hut and eat up real quick.
Whatever. It starts at 7, so even if you guys ain't ready, just come in when you want.
No, anyway, so
You know we just cared people are here.
Aunt Barb sends out this mass text. She goes, "Asia's graduating like in May or something like that," and she's like, "We're all."
So you got that one too?
What?
Your nose rings?
I kind of.
Yeah, I just don't know if I noticed this one. Because you probably put a loop in that one.
Oh, probably. Yeah, no. She goes. She wants everyone to go to Cancun, like during like May or June.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this.
I was like, yeah, no, Cartel likes white girls. And then fucking did Kate tell you
think
what?
they're gonna put you up?
Did Kate tell you what Megan said?
What's he say?
Dude, I was like, so it was a total fucking joke. Like, I was just messing around and shit. And Megan goes, "Are you going there to look for drugs or buy drugs? No, then you're fucking fine." And I was just like, I was fucking joking. You need to chill.
What a shithead.
I was like, what a fucking bitch, dude. Like, me and Kate were like joking back and forth. Me, Mia, and
Whenever
everyone.
I tell
and then,
people about her, I'm always like, she's not the kind of person you want to be around right now. So sometimes she's cool, like little spurts, but for the most part, she's a bitch.
she's a fucking negative Nancy all the fucking time.
Yup.
Bro, like, that's why it cracks me up anytime, like,
Yep. I've seen a different side of her though. I used to train her at the gym, and she used to be like so motivated, but ever since like,
Debbie and Shane.
yeah, that one. That guy.
Louis, wait, you got something else for us?
All kinds of weird shit going on.
Let me get deep in conversation. Hey,
What, dog?
he's recording. What's up?
Just let me know. Did I tell you the time when my boss, or when Jimmy, my friend that's the shop supervisor, he calls me in the morning and I like answer the phone. I'm like instantly, that motherfucker, just talking mad shit about my boss. He goes, hey, you're on speakerphone.
He's right there.
And he's like, is he bad mouthing me? And I was like,
Dude, you got fucked?
no, not at all. Just cursing my mechanic.
He's the one talking.
You realize with the Chiba Hut, I got a blunt, so you can have half of mine. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing. That's why I asked if you wanted some. That's why I asked if you wanted some. I even told Chris, I was like, I'm gonna bring my other half in case Kyle wants it.
No, I'm just messing with you. I was messing
Zach,
with
would
you.
you like Chiba Hut?
You are recording.
No, thanks.
Mike, would you like Chiba Hut?
No, I'm good.
Thank you.
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Save it. I might take it home.
Is she talking about like a weed brownie or what's she talking about?
No, it's like the rest. It's like a little.
Oh, Chiba Hut. Fuck. All I heard was Chiba Hut. I'm like, oh
Hoagie
my god,
place.
this must be some kind of crazy.
Where's the
thing.
remote?
Huggy
Look at
Bucky.
I hit it from your ass, dog.
Look, he's like, he's got his gun.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
Alright,
ready to fuck shit up.
I'm gonna start promoting this shit, guys.
Promote what
Going
shit?
in the hospital.
All this YouTube
Why
bullshit.
can't I get in the hospital?
Bullshit.
We're putting it out there.
What?
Ebola, dude. I need to get out of here.
out there? Everything we're doing right now.
Why is that fucking cool though?
Girl,
Same.
I'm gonna have some weird times. At Ridgemont High.
With
Look, look, look.
Spicoli himself with a haircut.
I'm not Spicoli, you are.
Fuck you.
Get the fuck out of here. You've been calling me Spicoli for so long, and I call it you once, and you're like,
I never called you Spicoli
fuck
ever.
yeah!
This guy over here in this chair calls this guy Spicoli.
Goodness, what?
Cause you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause he eats a lot of munchies and orders pizza during class.
Dude, his favorite time is snack time.
All he needs is fucking bitchin' waves and a cool buzz, man. He's good to go. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see.
That's a fucking pretty fucking gangster movie, actually.
Mike, you're a pretty gangster movie, dog. Look at this.
I've seen Friday before.
There we go. Look at that. I fucked that guy up.
I thought there was gonna be boobs or something. God.
Boobs. Alright. We're sharing.
Yesterday, I was at Sagewood. It's like this bitchin' ass retirement home. Like, I mean, everybody's cool as fuck there, but they're like 100.
Yeah.
And I have to like modify these cabinets inside a unit that people live in. It's this old gal. And there's like a manager guy, and he goes in there and fucking has to like wake her up. It's like 8:30.
Yeah.
Here, modify your cabinet. She's like, I don't want the kitchen, just the bathroom. After that, she starts bitching. And she gets in her wheelchair, and this is after like an hour.
Yeah.
And it's like fucking.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Probably they keep it super high in here, you know. So I'm already down to just a t-shirt, okay?
Yeah.
Well, fuck it, we can't wait, so let's start tearing apart the ones in the kitchen, you know? I'm taking the doors off and rocking and rolling, and she comes out of the bathroom, a little breeze away through the thing, and goes, what's on your arm? And I'm on my hands and knees, and she's like 100 in a wheelchair. And I'm like looking on my arm like a spider or something.
You're like, ah!
I'm like, I go,
Nothing.
tattoo. And she goes, I know it's a tattoo, but of what? And I'm like,
She's
like,
laying
do you
in.
know that person? I'm like, no, it's just kind of like a random drawing, you know. And as they're wheeling her out, I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus. He's like, what the fuck?
Suck it.
It's gross, dude.
Put it in your mouth. Make
Cherry flavored
love to it. Put your face up to it. Put your headphones on. You
Put your
disgruntled employee. Put your headset on. You're doing this for free, so
I can't fucking talk shit about my employer.
whatever.
My
It
boss
is
cool as fuck.
what is?
My boss.
Allah? I thought you said Allah is cool as fuck. What?
There is a law that says you have to say that. That's why I just said
Hold
that.
on. It's 7:01. We got to get Stupid J in here. See what happens? You get used to your how you sound, but we're live.
I'm not going to listen to myself. I can hear myself right now. Can you hear me? I can hear myself. How come there's always empty beers over there? The beer is never half full. It's always
Empty.
half empty or way less than that.
The Iron Age was only 600 years ago. There's no 600-year evolution. Spice Girls roll out. I'm gonna have to work that into our intro. Illegally use it.
I could play it.
Mama told me I could be a man. Or I should
Probably
be a man.
can't say the words either.
Mm-hmm.
You probably play it on the guitar, and if I fuck it up like a little bit, I'd be like,
Yeah.
probably won't be too bad. Who knows?
Whatever.
What the fuck are you eating, man? I got the munchies too.
Pizza rolls, go get them.
Pizza rolls. I already ate a bunch of them. I already have heartburn. Did he just say a curse word?
Nothing wrong with that, just wipe it off.
Jared hasn't seen a boob like in fucking 2 years. Like a real one.
Holy moly, what's going on?
We're waiting to do the show.
Having the greatest time ever.
I know. I hear it. I was out there a little bit.
I was out there a little bit, man.
And I was like, wait a minute.
There you go. That's
3.
what time is it?
7:03. Ow.
704.
You shocked the fuck out of my nose, dude. You guys all heard that, right?
I did.
Fucking did hear that.
I was like, oh, what was that? That means there's a hair sticking out of this.
Oh, that's
fucking-
awesome.
I'm just gonna sit back here like this for a while. And
Hey, you're not in camera, Mike, so you can mic the neighbor.
thank God. You have to have like a high-tech camera to capture all the goodness. You know what I'm saying?
All the drama.
Jared knows what I'm talking about.
That's right. I have a wide angle fish lens. That fisheye lens.
Okay.
Yeah, you get it all. You get it all in frame.
No, you can't.
Otherwise, it's gonna have to be a 2-part story.
Whatever she said. Whatever she said. All right. Let's see here. Let's pause this now. All right.
Let's do it.
You ready?
Yep.
$5 in the hat for 6 minutes till the kids knock on the door.
The door's locked, right?
Oh.
Oh,
What are we waiting on?
Unless it's like your front door, which is backwards from
Ma.
where it should be, so it may or may not be locked.
All right, here we go.
Here's the new Big Lip Radio from iHeartRadio.
Hold it down out there!
Jesus.
Time to have a show.
I don't think anybody respects us as like people, not even just a show as Big Lip Radio, but as people, as individuals. We each carry our own weight around here,
Right.
and nobody recognizes that. They're like, oh, Big Lip Radio, Big Lip Radio. What about, Papa J or, Zmunny? None
Right.
of that happens.
How about we're gonna let the kids play right in front of the door with the dogs? What?
Yeah,
What?
hey, let's get a soccer ball and our little 2-foot by, 13-foot closet hallway thing that we have
Right.
going on that leads to each room into our house, whatever
Right.
you want to call it.
Right.
Just soccer ball right in front of the door.
Bop, 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 bop.
It's like, what is going on?
is
But hey,
happening?
to save the day, Papa J, you do this little thing called lip service. Now,
Yeah.
I'm curious. What is lip service for sure?
All right, man. Here's what lip service is, gang. Well, we got.
He said gang.
Well, we got 10 years of content you can go through and check out. We also have exclusive content that nobody's heard unless they ponied up some cash.
Ooh, like the first 10 episodes of Big Lip Radio ever.
Actually, specifically episodes 2 through 17, which is
that's a lot more than I
that's
thought.
all we got
a
between
lot more
1
than
to
I thought.
1 to 20, 2 through 17.
Dude,
but you
just
gotta pay to
imagine
hear them
just
because they're
imagine
horrible.
how bad number 1 was. Oh my goodness.
Oh, we planned to go an hour. We made it 37 minutes.
Yes. So
Right.
how we bring this content to you guys is if you guys pony up a little field chuckles from your little walletes and go to biglipradio.com/lip service, you'll be able
Right.
to hear all this extra great content.
On top of brand new podcasts nobody else gets, on top of videos nobody else gets, sweepstakes,
Everything.
the whole 9 yards.
Just pay attention to our social media, everything at Big Lip Radio.
Right. So to advertise this, what I like doing is I like taking a quote from a famous wrestler.
Oh,
This
it's
time
my
it's
favorite
an-
thing you do.
It's an infamous
Are you going to be
wrestler.
able to imitate it this time?
Oh,
Because the last few
100%.
times you've given up, you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do this.
100%.
I don't
100%.
know.
100%. This guy's infamous.
Yeah,
You
hopefully.
won't know who he is, but he's infamous.
All right, go ahead. Let's hear this. And then maybe we'll play your audio clue.
Oh, let's see. Oh, hold on. I got to
Did
remember
you
how his
already?
voice went.
Dude,
Hold
I
on.
didn't even dim the lights
I got to
yet.
remember how his voice went.
Here, let me make sure they're on high for you. Okay, they're there.
You've ruled the world for long enough, Sid Vicious. I can't read it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Start over and take
Dude,
2.
come on.
You've ruled the world long enough, Sid Vicious. Get ready. Come on. You want a piece of me? Come and get me. Come after me, Sid. I'm ready, along with Davey Boy, Sting, Dusty Rhodes. We'll see you at lip service.
It's okay. So you said Sid Vicious,
Right?
did you say Val Venus?
Nope. Nope. Now this guy was supposed to make his appearance live TV, right? He was supposed to burst through the wall,
Dude, I don't know.
wearing a stormtrooper helmet with sparkles on it.
What?
And they reinforced the wall because it was a breakaway wall.
Dude.
But they had to reinforce it because it kept falling down under its own weight. So what nobody knew is in the wall was a beam at shin height. So on live TV, this dude come bursting through, fell straight on his ass.
And
His little,
ate it?
little sparkly stormtrooper helmet fell everywhere. He put the helmet back
Rowdy
on,
Piper?
and
No.
he finished this promo.
You've ruled the world long enough, Sid Vicious. Get ready.
I don't.
Come on, you want a piece of me?
You can
want
hear
a
the
piece
wrestlers
of me?
talking amongst themselves
Come and
because they're
get me.
shocked at what they had seen.
Come after me, Sid. I'm ready. Along with Davey
Who is
Boy, Sting,
A wrestler
and Dusty
called-
Rhodes.
Here it
We'll
is.
see you at the Fall Brawl at the War Games. Until then,
Dude.
He's called the Shockmaster. On live TV, he hit the ground. Helmet fell off and everything.
Oh my god.
WCW.
Dude, that was some
It
time.
was amazing.
Back when wrestling was cool, by the way.
Right.
Back
Well,
in the
it
90s.
was still cool.
It's
man.
still
What
cool,
are you
but it's
talking
losing
about,
its touch. But hey, you know it's not losing its touch?
Here's the new Big Lip Radio from iHeartRadio.
I love you 3000.
All right, I'm going to mute us.
Listening to Big Lip Radio. Here are your hosts, Papa J, Zmunny, and
Yeah. Welcome to the 85th episode of the new Big Lip Radio. I am your host, Big Papa J. It is, by the way, January 28th, 2020. We're tearing up the brand new year along with your co-host, Zach.
Oh, baby. Z-Money's in the house tonight. Did you say it was the 85th episode?
Yeah.
Oh, my
I screwed up on
gosh.
retro too, man. I missed number
What is
retro.
your problem? We have to,
Damn
hey,
it.
pull back the curtain a bit. We have to redo this at least once a month because Papa J, you're getting old, man. Can you just admit to the audience that you're a little older?
No.
But you okay. Can I ask you this question?
Yes, please.
One question. Can you
Please.
answer honestly?
Yeah.
If you wanted to go to a 50-plus community, would you be eligible?
Well, no.
Hold on. Well, would you be eligible to move into a 50-plus community?
Because despite the driver's license and the birth certificate stating I am, they would take one look at me and say, no effing way.
What?
Right. They
No.
would say, no way. You're 35 at most. Get out of here.
You dummy. Hey. Yeah.
Back by people like you.
Thanks, Cowboy. He's making an early come into this show. Thanks. Hey, cameos. You know what those are.
Yeah, that's it.
Papa J.
Yeah.
What have you been up to, dude? You've been up to quite a bit, and there's been a lot of news out lately too.
Oh,
let's
man.
remind you.
Right.
We got a lot to get into during the show.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, you're also trying to bring your wife home. So be sure to go to biglipradio.com/lip service so Papa J can bring his wife home forever.
Yeah.
Live off your guys' dime because we're a bunch of Republicans and we don't care about nobody.
Nobody.
Is that how we feel?
Yeah.
about
Yes.
Are you just echoing what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, hey. Yes, and.
Yes, and.
Yes,
Paul
and.
Heyman. Paul Heyman.
That's how it works.
Oh my god. Oh,
woo,
dude.
man.
Speaking of famous people,
Right.
dude, did you hear the latest news that's going around on all the social medias, Facebook?
Oh yeah, update. Wait. I got an update. I've been getting these updates for 2 days now. Every quarter out. Let me check the phone. Yeah, Kobe Bryant's still dead. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
hey, we're probably the last people on earth to talk about that. That's how much that does not matter to us.
Yeah,
But,
well,
hey,
he was in all the Nintendo basketball
to be fair,
games.
I do have a personal story to relate to this. It's not necessarily in the sport of the aspect, but when you were a kid, you always played like a backyard sport, right? Before video games came out, before handhelds, before cell phones, before any of that.
Right,
You'd
right,
go
right.
outside and maybe go biking with your friends, BMXing,
Right.
skateboarding, or basketball. And anytime I would play basketball with the neighborhood friends, Kobe would always be somebody's pick. It was
Right.
usually Jordan, Pippen,
And
Kevin
Kobe. Those were the
Garnett
three.
from the Timberwolves. It was the '90s teams. You know what I mean?
The best era of basketball.
Chicago Bulls ruled it all. It was back. Anybody
Charles
can relate.
Barkley.
Yes, if you're in your 30s, you can definitely relate to what we're saying, right? Charles
Right.
Barkley.
Right.
Dude,
Carl
dude,
Malone,
Space
the
Jam
mailman.
featured a lot of these people.
Right.
Larry the Bird.
Larry
Larry Bird was just Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
I call him Lazy the Bird. No, I'm just kidding. I have
Magic
no,
Johnson.
No.
But now we're going back into the 70s.
But still, I don't know. It wasn't a big time. In baseball, who was it? Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, hitting all the home runs, the 100
Right, popping all the piss tests.
Yeah, right? Those guys were the steroids. So it was back in
Right.
the 90s, man. But hey, it was the time of great sports, and it was American sports. It was
Right.
Dude, but it's unfortunate because he did pass. It was in a helicopter crash. It's everything that's confirmed, him and his daughter. Am I correct?
Right.
You guys can go Google it, look it up. But he's been on the Lakers for a long time, and he's just been coaching. I feel like he's the for those who are into football, Arizona Cardinals, man. Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah,
he feels
yeah,
like
yeah.
one of those guys, but for the Lakers of basketball.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just been around for a little while now. So I don't know.
Not only that, but he's getting into, like Obama said in his tribute that he was getting into the second part of his life.
I'm telling you, man.
You know, after the physical career is over, now comes the business career, and some of those
dude, he was born in
athletes.
1978, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, some of those guys are smart enough that they go into business after basketball's over with, and
Well, they
Kobe
do.
is one of those
They
guys.
own teams and stuff like that. They
Right,
start getting
right.
into the game. That's what they're born to do. But hey, he was always a role model, if I would say, in my growing up, my childhood to mid-teens, almost to adulthood, because his career really, I think it ended it. It says right here in Google, 2016 was his last game.
All right.
So it's 2020 now.
Right.
You guys can do the math. But he's still kind of cool, right? What if we got news that Michael Jordan died?
Oh, well, that would be different.
That Kobe Bryant is to what Michael Jordan is to us, then I guess to some people.
Well, here's the difference with Kobe Bryant is Opie is taking this really hard. He's a big sports fan, right?
Yeah.
And Opie's like, he was like, well, he's up in heaven now with so and so and who else, Babe Ruth, whoever the hell else died.
What?
And I'm like, hold on.
Whoever else.
Hold on.
It's about to be Hulk Hogan soon. It's
Oh,
about to be Ric Flair. Ric Flair's going to. Yeah, see, it touches your heart.
I don't want to hear it.
Some
anyway,
people feel that way about this dude too.
So anyway,
asshole.
I said, no. You got to back up a little bit because it's going to take more than a $7 million diamond ring to buy your way past St. Peter. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, hey, this is to any of you who have an issue with Papa J.
Because you're talking mad crap on Twitter about Star Wars.
Just let me remind you.
And
yeah.
I put this link.
Yeah.
Basically, that means you're going to have to change your behavior so that we can continue our virtual relationship.
Held back by people like you.
Oh, my God, Cowboy, thank you.
Oh, you're part of the problem.
Dude.
Nah, but
you just got shot the F down.
But he is a cultural icon. And like I said, all the Nintendo games all were Kobe Bryant on the Nintendo 64 and stuff.
You're right. Well, I don't know. I mean, just the cool. NBA Jam had Kobe Bryant, right?
Did it? I don't know.
I feel like one of the versions did, at least, if I can remember. I think so. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Don't tell me I'm
You're
wrong.
wrong.
Do not tell me I'm wrong. But anyway, so I figured this will be the last we ever discuss of it because we're not really sports guys, but we can understand.
It's not really a sports show.
I can respect it a little bit.
He transcended sports. He was cultural.
He made a difference. He made
Right,
impact.
right.
The fact that I knew who he was is pretty amazing in my book. I was like, I knew that guy I felt like I did for a little while just because I watched him in basketball.
Right.
Never personally met the dude, but that's what makes some of these guys great, like The Rock and WWE.
Right.
It felt like you knew the man. Like you could walk up to him and shake his hand and be like, "What's up, man?" He just made it so real that was.
I know The Rock.
You know The Rock?
Every Monday night we were hanging out in the 90s.
Is that what you call him?
Yeah. me and Dwayne.
Dwayne.
I just called him Duh.
Duh.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't get the rest out because his thing
Hey, Duh,
was
come here.
is deep in your throat. No. Hey, Duh.
You're sick.
Duh.
You're sick.
Whatever. Well, you know what else is sick, dude? Once again, I get drug out.
Yeah.
Drug out into the world of dating.
Hold on. Before we do that, let's talk about the T-shirt before we pull it off the site.
Oh, dude, sorry. We got so involved in this. Much like
Right.
Kobe Bryant had a lot of merchandise, so does Big Lip Radio.
Right.
And you, of all else, can catch the Big Lip Radio exclusive 2019 edition
Right.
Christmas-style T-shirt, which
Right.
Mike the neighbor's wife so graciously did up the
Designed.
air for us. So, yeah, so go pick that up. It's your last week before we take it off the store. I told you can be available all through January at biglipradio.com/store.
Right.
Or you can just go to our biglipradio.com website, all of our social media at Big Lip Radio. You
Right.
know how to get us. We got a Discord too. Check our social media at the very bottom. The last link
Right.
is our Discord. Like our post. Be gracious to us. We'll be gracious right back.
I'm going to be honest. I have not seen such a vigorous round of Guess That Game has been going on this last week on our Discord.
Dude, we got so many people involved that are into video games, and all they want to do is play in one of our specific channels called Guess That Game. It's where you post a picture of a game. It's just got to be a screenshot of like in-game action. It can't be like
Right.
a title screen. No
box art.
Yes, nothing like that. Nothing to give it actually away. Dude, it's so fun. You got to guess it. And the first one to guess it actually gets to go next. So
Right.
if you're going to guess, be prepared to have one ready, we usually say. So get a couple that you're ready to shoot off. We usually take screenshots of it because if you download the image sometime from Google, it actually tells you the image and the name of the file.
Right.
Dude, that's what you got to look out for. So take a screenshot of it and then crop it out. I know it's a little work, but hey, it's fun. And I'm telling you, you're right, dude. It's been popping so hard. I cannot believe the interaction. I feel like we've done at least 30 of these.
At least in the last week.
And everybody's been getting them. There's been a couple where people have to be like, all right, let me do
Got
another one.
stumped.
Because if you stump people, you get to go again. That's the cool thing about it. Because people usually be like, all right, I'm done. Or you give it a day or two. Maybe that's too long. But, hey, we're getting on top of it. Hey,
All right.
Davey, the guy Davey in the Discord.
Right.
Oh, my goodness. He's so good. He's like, he's on the charts, though. Let me tell you what. He's on the
I'm not sure what that means.
He's on that scale. Whatever, we'll leave that up to your interpretation. He has a few less brain cells than the rest of us, and I think it's just because his parents accidentally probably dropped him when he's an infant, just haven't told him yet.
I dropped him on a joint?
Dude, no, not even that kind. He says he doesn't
ever.
Dude, we're like, dude, we swear, because we know as soon as there's gonna be any sort of drug test, you're the first one to go, dude. Just because of how he acts, he's like, I'm always like 20 minutes late. Oh my god, I like trucks. We call him Davey. I like trucks.
That's awesome.
Well, hey, he's one of my best friends too, and I like him. I enjoy his company, but oh my god, that kid is it feels like a burnout. But he's never done anything, like I say.
We'll find out at the next P test.
No, right? Hey, everybody knows it's coming up. That's the thing.
Right.
That's why beer's your best friend right now. Hey, Papa J, you know what's our best friend?
What's that?
Snack time.
Wow.
What are we gonna do?
All right. We're gonna take pancakes, put bacon in there, and make bacon pancakes.
What's it gonna make?
Bacon pancakes.
Oh, yes. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, it's snack time. Oh, yes.
Look at this, man. We got some Skittles dips here, man.
Dude,
are these American? These look like American.
They're American, dude. Paige found them. Honestly,
she?
My little girl, yeah. We went to the store every Wednesday. We usually go to QT or Circle K and pick out snacks. It's one of our things we do together. But she picked out these. She's like, Dad, how about these for Big Up Radio snack time? I was like, oh, what a great catch.
A great idea.
They've probably been there for a little while, but I've never tried them, never seen them before.
Yogurt-covered Skittles.
Snack time. It's just one of the benefits. And I am your host, Zmunny. We got Papa J. We got Mike the Neighbor. We got Cuckoo Juju. We got a full house trying these snacks. We give our scores, give you guys a review. Let us know how it is. Pour some out, pass it on, because I'm kind of excited for these ones. Dude, they're yogurt. What are they? They're
yogurt-covered
creamy
Skittles.
Yogurt-covered Skittles.
Bad thing is you don't know what flavor of Skittle you got.
I don't care. That's
you
the
gotta
cool
grab
part.
one.
That's the mystery. That's the millennial in me right there. I don't care.
Stupid millennials.
You are. But you can easily just chop off the frosting and look what color it is.
Yeah, but now you don't got no yogurt frosting.
That's all right. Oh, I got a green one.
Skittles. What's a normal Skittle for you?
Just
1 to 5. 1 to 5.
For candy?
Uh-huh.
I would
Just
say
so we got a baseline.
A 4.
Right.
A 4.
Me too. Me too.
A 4.
This is a 3.5. I think the yogurt takes away from it a little bit.
Oh, no. It's nice and mushy. I thought the yogurt was going to make the inside hard.
Right. The one thing you love about Skittles is how clean tasting they are.
Yeah.
Not with yogurt.
This dirties it up.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it muddies the palate a little bit.
Hold on. Don't open that. You're always trying to move ahead. Wait. Let me soak this in for a second. You're so fat.
How do you figure?
You're like your fat dog, Callie. You should post a picture of you and her next to each other, dude. Do it side by side with the pet owner.
I'll do it. I got pictures of Callie when we first got her. She was little.
Uh-oh. The tattooer just rolled in her bitch. I mean, her hubby. I can't say anything. You want to try these? You try to break in?
I was trying to, yeah. I could do it in my house, but your locks seem a little bit better.
Dude, it's the Big Up Radio studio. We change everything.
All right. We approve on all of it.
Yeah, hey, try these real quick, man. Oh, my goodness. These are good.
You like them?
Mm-hmm. The yogurt-covered Skittles.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't not eat them. I mean, that's for sure.
But would you take them over the regular Skittles?
No. 3.5 out of 5. Which is, by the way, a great score.
Maybe it's just me because it makes it bring out the lime flavor in all the Skittles. I feel like not every Skittle has a lime flavor to it.
Yeah,
that's just me. That's not bad.
That's bad.
I like it. Well, I give it. Hey, yes. The normal Skittle was a 4 out of 4. I give this a 4 out of 4 as well. I like this.
Oh wow! All right.
I can eat the whole bag. I can eat 5 more.
Interesting. 5 more bags or 5 more Skittles.
I like the soft, creamy stuff on the outside.
I know you do.
Why you guys all looking at me? Look at your lips, you weirdo. Everybody in the audience is like, oh my god, he just said that.
He just said that.
Anybody else want any more cream, salty,
Skittles?
Creamy yogurt? Not anymore? Cool. Nobody? Okay. Just tap me on the shoulder twice if you want some, big boys.
Lucas, Salsa Getti. This is very interesting right here, Z-Money. Salsa Getti looks like it might be a licorice-based salsa candy. Is there such a thing?
Hey, dude. Rick in the chat, what's up? Who else we got? Slay Zombie out there. Go like everything Slay at Slay Zombie. Hey,
how do you spell that?
I don't know. I'm not going to spell it out. He's like we said that. So you guys, for those who are Big Up Radio historians, know who Slay Zombie is. You guys are trying that? I'm still munching on those Skittles, dude.
Well, you got to keep up.
You guys are going too fast. For those of you viewing on BigUpRadio.com, or youtube.com/BigUpRadio. I always mix that up every goddamn time. Whatever. You guys can check us out live there. Win some prizes. Gets long on Nostalgia coming up. Oh, they're passing this around, Papa J. What'd you say this was?
Salsa Getti. Makes me proud to be an American.
Well, we just went from yogurt-covered Skittles
Where
to
as
something.
a boy, I never had to deal with this kind of horse shit.
Anybody else want any of this? Okay, pass it. Oh, big catch. Ha ha.
Oh,
dude.
nope, there's the spice. A
You
little
got
bit
the
of bite.
spice? Let me try.
A
Hold
little
on.
bit.
Ah.
Oh, I ain't putting that on there.
Oh, hell no. The Sketty's spicy enough.
Give it a 1.
I don't know. It's a little stringy for me. I don't like.
And it's salty.
Ooh, I don't like that
But
salty.
she's right. There's a packet of stuff that come in there.
Hey, you know what? It's got like a weird watermelon taste to it, doesn't it?
Kind of.
I would probably take the whole thing and eat it in one.
Oh, one big bite.
Yeah, fruit roll up type of deal.
Oh yeah.
Oh
dude.
no, she's drinking the
Oh,
solution.
the Luca, the Lucas, the Luca. Drinking the Luca.
Mexican candy is my favorite candy.
Oh, makes me glad I'm an American.
Shot for shooting.
I mean, I had Oreos and Twinkies and cupcakes, way better than this horse shit.
Shot that guy that was shooting.
Oh, what do you think, Z?
Hey, that's not bad for Mexican candy. I've tried a lot of different ones. Like the Lucas alone, I can't deal with. Just the salts. I'm
Right.
not a big salty fan of things. I got a huge sweet tooth. I like sweet things. So if you eat sweet stuff, I like to get sweet things.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Nobody?
Nobody. Oh.
Anyways, these aren't bad. For Mexican candy, normally I'd rate them on a scale of candies in general, with American included, on a scale of 3.
Right.
Just because, I don't know, I can't deal with the saltiness. And
Right.
It's a lot of spiciness. I like the sweet of this, though. It tastes like a watermelon, so that's why I give it a 3.
I see. All right, well, next thing we got, Z-Money, is we have... Now, Oreo come out a few months ago with Oreo Thins. Very
Oh,
controversial,
my
because
gosh.
they're actually cutting down the amount of cream in the middle.
Ooh.
Whereas I just got a package of Oreo Most. Not double stuff.
I saw that,
Most.
dude. They're like bigger than double stuff. They're
It's
triple,
amazing.
quadruple stuff, dude.
It's amazing.
It's a big, huge Oreo freaking sandwich, like 5 inches thick. Right. It's like a little subwoofer. But
Well,
to be
these
fair, this is
Thins-
the only size I could find this flavor in. I've been
These-
looking for a little while, and they're not. I don't know if they're new, but I know we haven't tried them out here on Big Up Radio.
These Thins are pistachio flavor.
Oh my gosh.
Now, could it be possible that Oreo makes a flavor that's not going to fly?
I don't know, dude. Oreo on a scale. Okay, so cookies, if we
Right.
want to put it in that scale, how high does Oreo normally rate? Just regular.
4.5.
4.5. So it's really high on your snack
Right.
food scale.
Right, I take them to work every effing day. These are teeny weeny. Look at that right there,
So-
teeny weeny.
We have a question in our YouTube
Uh-huh.
from, I guess, Connor Jackson is his username. He said, "Where do we get the
Jackson.
snacks from?" So the snacks vary.
All right.
Now we have a big presence on social media, and one of them we checked his Instagram, and there's this guy named Pops Exotics
On Insta.
all kinds of other different places that we go to as well. Just your local bashers up the road, they'll have stands of things. We just have a lookout specifically for this kind of stuff. And
Right.
Once you get into it, like Pokemon cards, for those you can relate to from the 90s, video games, once you're on top of a subject, you tend to know when they come out.
Right.
You get into the release schedules and things like that, and I think that's how far I'm into it now.
Right.
I hunt these suckers down, but local candy stores. Fuzzy Wigs is another good one. Sweeties Candies is
Right.
like a warehouse full of candies and sodas and drinks.
Right, because most of the time what we're testing out here is foreign food
yes,
to make you glad you're an American.
but right now, these are the American Oreos. Let
Are
me
they
see.
American?
Yeah, these are American. I got them right up the road at Bash's. They're just thins. That's the problem. Pistachio.
I don't taste anything on these other than Oreo.
Well, hold on. How about you pull them apart?
I did. Did
you get more than one?
Yeah, I did.
Anybody want more?
I tried just eating the cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Yeah, I was licking the cream, just lapping it up like a dog. Just,
So you and Zach are all about the cream.
uh-huh.
Dude, I love the cream.
And it tastes like regular old white cream. I was looking forward to a little bit of variety, you know. In my
It says in the
Tuesday night.
chat, Zach loves cream. Maybe I might have said that. Anyways. Hey, that's not bad, though, for an Oreo. Let me
4.5 is an Oreo. What do you want?
Well, it's a little thin. That's what takes me down from the 4.5, I think.
Maybe it's because I've
The
been
cream
eating
is good though.
Oreo most for the last week, but the thins are kind of refreshing.
You could eat like 4 of them at once though. You could,
You could.
honestly stack them without even taking them apart.
Right, that defeats the reason of having a.
I was about to do that. I'm like, nah, bad decision. I want beer. But hey,
You
the
want
flavor
beer.
saves it. I give it a 4. No joke. 4 out of 5 on the scale of a snack. Same with the cookie. It's not my favorite, but the normal Oreo I think is still the best because it has a thicker filling. Maybe we're being biased towards it, but I don't know.
No, we're not.
I
It's
don't know.
awesome, and we're treating it as such.
Papa
What-
J,
what the heck
hey,
is
we don't have
this?
nothing else to taste right now. So I picked up one thing. Is that all we have for the physical food, like the shove in our mouth, besides the liquids?
I think that's all. That's all we have. And keep in mind, I want to hear about your date night.
Oh my goodness! What?
Yeah,
It's nothing great.
it's gonna be great.
We may or may not save it, but hey, it's snack time right now.
Okay,
What
snack
are you
time.
about to open up before I lock this door
I
and
have
shut it before
no
somebody left
idea
a
what
risky
this
move
is.
and leave it open?
Guayaki organic brand yerba mate. Revelberry is the flavor. Revel.
hey.
Revelberry. REVEL.
Rafflecopter. Let me.
Right.
No, here. Let me see it. I will show you something. Don't sip out of the cup.
I'll do whatever the F I want.
It's
First off.
guayaka. It's a weird one of them weird naturalist drinks, like a vegan drink. it's a very bitter taste.
Oh,
Now, when
no.
you taste this, it might be a little like low on the bitter side,
Right.
but it'll be bitter. So go
Well,
ahead
let's
and pour
find
that.
out.
I've never tried this before. It's an energy drink, but it's supposed to be like one of them natural ones with all these natural venom. I don't know. None of you had to try this, but it's something our mother-in-law would definitely drink. She would love this. I'm gonna mix it with beer.
It's for the hippie liberals in the crowd.
Yeah, for sure.
And
You guys can take a little sip.
You know me, I'm a hippie liberal. Who wants a can?
I'll take the can. There's a cup right here for.
Who wants a cup?
Nobody has to have one.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna try this nasty. I can already smell it.
Oh yeah, it don't smell good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good tea.
It tastes like a nice tea for sure.
It tastes like a brisk with lemon.
Dude, it does. Brisk with lemon. Okay, that's
Yeah,
not bad.
if you left it open in the sun
I
for
don't
3
care.
weeks.
That's all right because there's no carbonation, so I can down the whole can if I need to.
It's horrible.
That's the best.
It's horrible. It is a tea.
No,
though.
dude, it's a brisk tea for sure. And if you guys have tried any of those teas in the bottles, the plastic bottles with the huge white lids, you can get the big, huge barrels of it. Oh,
I'm not 90 years old, so I don't drink tea. That's a 1.
You're weird.
Yeah, I think I heard Mickey say a negative 5 out of 5.
No, I like that. I give it a 3 out of 5 for sure. 3 out of 5, and it's natural, so I could probably drink this a lot more than I could drink like a Monster or any of those other ones that we try out.
Well, that's why you got to stay in shape so you can check a Monster.
No, I check a Monster.
You got to work on it, man.
Yeah, speaking of monsters,
Yeah.
dude, teachers are fucking monsters.
Teachers are monsters?
Teachers, yes. I went yet again, partying with a bunch of teachers, only because my wife
Second time this year.
is associated. There's a bunch of times. It's just I'm only allowed to talk about a few of them. They get a little weird. But this one was all right. We went out to a place called Culinary Dropout, and it was for one of the teachers' birthday parties. And let me tell you what, these guys have some weird humor. Like,
oh no!
But here's the thing, though. Here's the light side of this. Now, if I would have known these guys would have been talking about the same stuff that we were talking about when we were in like 2nd and 3rd grade,
right?
Like, I would have been all right. We would have been cool. We would have been on the same level. We probably could have communicated, but they had to uphold this certain image of authority.
Right.
Like, that's what a teacher's for. But
Could have dated a teacher.
so these places usually aren't like this. There's alcohol flowing. You're hanging out. You're drinking a few beers. You're having some sodas.
Right.
Whatever you're allowed to do. You're having the fun. And let me tell you something. When you introduce cornhole to teachers, can I say it?
Yeah.
Shit hits the fan, dude. It is.
Really?
Yes. Now, they all started off by saying, hey, I've never played this before. I don't know what I'm doing. After the first game, it was nothing but cornhole, teachers, high-fiving, laughing, moaning, groaning, whatever you want to call it, dude. Cornhole.
Nothing worse than a bunch
and
of
then
teachers
beers kept
cornholing.
flowing. Friends started showing up. More friends. And I'm like, what is going on? I was like, these teachers hang harder than probably some of the students that they teach that actually come to class and tell them about the experiences they had with like these other 2 girls.
I remember when I... What?
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 Not me.
What?
I'm asking for a friend.
I'm asking for a friend.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
So which teacher was this?
What? What? Maybe or may not have been Polly's arm.
His penis veins popping out.
It is not. You got. It's like
It is.
Pinocchio. Dude, it's hot in here. I gotta keep the sweat from getting in my eyes. That's all. We're good. Not even. No, you guys can't pull that one out of me. Not
All
yet.
right, now, what school is all this frivolity going on at?
No, we were at the culinary dropout. It was a date night. Remember?
Yeah,
Get back on track.
yeah.
Date night with the El Chico and her friends, which are all a bunch of teachers, and it was one of her teacher friends' birthday. So it got a little wild. We were playing cornhole.
Right.
They wanted to go out after. Guess what happened?
What?
I said, let's go home.
What? You gave up before a bunch of teachers?
Yes.
Oh, I'm a little disappointed.
I said, hey,
in you,
I
Money.
got to go to work tomorrow. Get out of here. You guys are in the... They're all telling my secrets. They're all... you. Look, you got one, too.
We had to explain to Mike
Look at
about the vein. Mike does have one, by the way.
Mike
I
the
have
neighbor,
noticed
man.
it.
Mike the neighbor. Whatever. But, hey... Dude.
He's sitting there... Mike's sitting there loaded like a mother after the Oreos never left his lap. He's chowing them down like nothing.
That's just snack time, ladies and gentlemen.
Holy
Dude,
moly.
but listen, overall, it was a fun night. They're crazy. They get crazier than I think we give them credit for. But yet they come back the next day and manage to teach our children of America. So please support your local school district.
What an immoral bunch teaching our kids. How about Red for Dead?
Hey, at least we know they're like us. What are we doing right now? We're hooting and hollering, getting drunk.
I want them to be better than us.
They are better than us because they teach our
I used
children.
to sneak into the teacher's lounge in high school, and I see all the ashtrays and the beer in the fridge. I'm like, this is effing crazy.
They're the best, man. They get
True
down, but yet
story.
they still
True
manage to
story.
do with your ass. How do you think they raised you?
Top drawer, top right-hand
Top right-hand drawer, dude.
Always at least a bottle in there.
Always. My college teacher got fired for doing that same stuff. Yeah, I understand it. I get it. But hey, you know what else? Who else understands us?
Who?
I think IZW.
I'm the most violent man on television.
Spark it up and keep
Is this
it
an old commercial
lit.
now?
No, it's through the 22nd for Impact Zone
Well, hurry up
Wrestling's
and get a
next
relevant
big
one,
event.
'cause I know this is
It's
about to
called-
happen.
It is relevant. It's on Saturday, February 22nd, 2020. The biggest match of the year. 13 men, one winner, one choice. Get your tickets at eventbrite.com.
And the reign of chaos begins.
It's not bad.
Oh man,
What's up?
I just beat my last video game.
What do you mean you beat your last video game?
Yeah, I just beat
love
Super
this
Mario,
commercial.
Donkey Kong Country.
I like it too.
I mean, I beat them all.
Are you sure you've beat them all?
Well, no.
Well, you know what you need to do? You need to get yourself down to Fallout Games in Tempe, North Phoenix, Paradise Valley, or the Mesa location. They specialize in all the old school video games. Or you can go to falloutgames.net and see what they got online as well. But it's best to go to the store location. You get the whole experience. They even got Legos.
Oh, geez, thanks. I'm going now.
Hey, this is Drab T-shirt from The
I'm
Big O and
unmuting
Duke
this.
Show and the Junkies in Washington, D.C. And I listen to Big Lip Radio after I've listened to everything else on the internet. And when I say everything else, I mean everything else. Rally the Horde, The Minority Report, Hard Times and Weirdness, Joe Rogan, Play to Win Radio with AWOD.
You know what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Zmunny, again. Your host for tonight's episode of Nostalgia.
Yeah.
You, my God. So with which Mikey wants us to play? Yes, that is for all you haters out there, but this is for all you lovers. Yes. Papa J.
What is nostalgia?
Oh, hey, thanks for asking. Well, what nostalgia is where I find one game. 30 seconds.
50 seconds or so.
Of audio listening pleasure for you guys to
Yeah.
guess what game it is and post it anywhere on our social media at Big Lip Radio. And we have one every week. So
Right.
we may or may not be swapping it out with a few other of our segments that we like to do.
Comic book reach around or whatnot.
Yeah, freshen it up. See what we got. We got a lot of tricks in the bag for you. But
Right.
hey, last week we played a game. And I think, did anybody get it?
Not that I
Behind
know
the
of.
studio? No? Okay, so here, let's try it again. Here is last week's game. Now, if you guys think you know this, here's your chance to get it. If not, we'll move on to the next game, and everybody will get a chance to guess again on a brand new game.
I know what it is now, but I didn't know then.
All right, let's check it out. You guys can guess, too. You guys can guess all you want.
Now, is this from the opening or actual gameplay? What are we listening to?
It's actual gameplay.
Because I have never played this game by Rockstar.
Yes, GameStop gave it a 5 out of 5. Dude, no, it was released in 2006, October 17th. Rockstar.
So the PS2.
Yes, PS2, man.
Are you on your side, Hopkins?
Yes, somebody said it out there. Somebody said bully.
Ah, bully.
Yes, we got an in-studio winner. That is Bully.
Right.
Dude, it's the same people who put out State of Emergency on the PS2.
Which is a great game. That one was also on Xbox, which is where John and I played it. Remember John Carter?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh,
Remember,
man,
he used to play Phantasy Star Online with us and everything, man. Oh,
Miss
my
that guy.
goodness.
I gotta
What
look him
happened?
up.
He always falls off the face of the earth.
He does.
Dude, he was out in Pumpkin Center one time, wasn't he?
Yep. He'll fall off the face of the earth, have another kid, and come back.
I know, man.
I said, dude, he had like 7 kids. I'm like, dude, you squeezing the air out of that reservoir tip, and he's like 46, still having kids. He's like, oh, you're supposed to squeeze the air out.
Oh my god, what an asshole! Dude, he's just contact.
Right.
Who's putting these Oreos in my lap?
This is
Everybody-
that guy.
Hey, they downed the Oreos, so
Did
let's
they?
just say they're a hit.
Wow.
They're all gone. Somebody's like, hey, thanks for the wrapper.
Right.
We got to put on the wall snacks for those of you watching. My wall's starting to come down to here. It's getting covered. Oh my gosh, dude.
Let's hear this week's nostalgia, sir.
Yes, but we do have an in-studio winner. The tattooer actually.
The
guessed
tattooer
game.
won.
I don't know if there's little clues or hints that helped her out, but she got it, so she's winning her prize. We'll let her pick from the stickers or get a comic book or whatever.
Right.
Whatever her little grubby myth wants. Hey.
You to admit your tattooer is better than everyone else.
My tattooer is so far better than anywhere else.
That's right.
Best one so far that I've got on me, and that's all I can prove. Hey, but you guys have a chance to win and collect some great prizes just like the tattooer
Get
did.
at
So
us on our social media, any one of them.
Yes, at Big Up Radio, and let's listen to this week's clue.
Hello, friends. Select your vehicle. Abracadabra. Can I help you further?
Abracadabra.
Is that a powerboat?
Maybe. It could be an airplane.
Select your vehicle.
It could be on the Nintendo 64.
Nostalgia.
Oh, nostalgia. And if you guys think you know the name of that game, go to any of our social media, post anywhere, or email us podcast at Big Up Radio, social media at Big Up Radio. Hey, and that's your chance to win this week. And if nobody gets it, then you'll get the chance to win in studio. Just DM us, I guess, if you want to come over.
Yeah, come on over.
Hey, we have an audience every time, and it's
The
always
more the
fun.
merrier.
Papa J, speaking of the more the merrier.
Yeah.
What better place to be more than merry than in prison?
What?
Dude, let me tell you
What
something.
kind of transition is this? I don't see this on the board.
There's a man.
All right.
That got 10 years in prison for stealing more than $131,000 from GameStop.
Whoa.
Did you hear about this?
No. GameStop has that kind of money.
Dude, no joke. January 27th, GameStop actually... is that who this
As
is
in
from?
yesterday?
27. Today's the 28th. Yeah, if you're listening to this on a Tuesday.
Wow, all
but
right.
if it's the next day, it should be the 29th. But
Right,
This
right.
article came out on the 27th, dude. It says right here, a man has been sentenced to 10 years in federal prison for committing multiple armed robberies at GameStop
Ooh.
locations in Southern California.
Oh, so he's running around sticking up GameStops.
Give me your fucking games.
He's like, listen, I'm sick and tired of being ripped off of my trade-ins.
Dude, GameStop threw him. I'm gonna just blame this all on GameStop, dude.
Right.
Oh,
if you
dude.
wouldn't give me $4 for something you're gonna charge $32, maybe you wouldn't get stuck up.
Oh my gosh. It says Lopez is accused of stealing more than $132,000 worth of cash and merchandise during robberies that took place between August 2018 and October 2018.
Wow,
Oh,
$132,000.
He got away with so much. Why didn't he just lay low?
That's
like the ultimate like anti-hero right there. You know what I mean?
2 months. Yeah, I wonder how he got busted.
Oh, let me see here.
Friggin' the tattooer brings up a good point, because you would want to liquidate your items, I'm going to assume, rather than just hang on to them or go, oh, you got this bitchin' PS3 game.
Dude, it says right here, one of the quotes is, during the West Covia robbery on October 24, 2018, Lopez and his co-conspirator ordered the GameStop store clerks into the store's back room, demanded their cell phones, and destroyed the store's telephone.
Oh.
It says right here, Lopez then ordered one of the store's clerks to help carry stolen items out to a nearby minivan. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Lopez used a .40 caliber handgun during this robbery.
Oh
he really
God.
stuck him up and ordered him to carry out his own merchandise into the van.
Hey, you carry these Mario games over to my Astro van.
Oh, he's got to pay, dude. He's got to pay all that money back. Oh, I don't know. It
His
doesn't go into
mom's
the
the
details.
getaway driver.
Holy crap. Let me give it up to those guys.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, that's ambitious.
Oh, my God.
$132,000 in 2 months. That's
Oh.
more than I'm making.
Dude.
In like 5 years, it's pretty good, yeah.
I'm telling you, that I would totally do that.
But
Wouldn't
you know what you won't...
learn from that lesson?
Don't get caught.
Right.
Don't drive a minivan.
Don't drive a minivan.
Yeah,
Drive a faster car. Drive a truck, maybe.
Meanwhile, your tattoo artist is driving a minivan in Grand Theft Auto right now.
It's an SUV.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's an SUV. Get off it. Get off it,
All right.
you farting old man.
So anyway,
Held back by people like you.
you know what you don't need $132,000 for?
Phantasy Star Online.
Right, because it's free to play.
Dude, Phantasy Star Online 2 was announced at E3 in 2019,
Right.
but they came out with recent news. Now,
Right.
for those of you nerds out there and Big Up Radio historians, what is our number one favorite game in the whole entire world?
Phantasy Star Online.
The original for the Dreamcast,
Right.
for the GameCube, Episode
Right.
1 and 2 Plus. The card game I even dabbled in.
All right. If I
we-
can find
you-
that card game now at a decent price.
It was like $50 right now?
Right, 60.
Yeah, $60, dude. But that game was not intense. It was a card game. What am I talking about? You ever play Pokemon the card game? That's kind of what this was.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was cool. But Phantasy Star Online, it's not even episode 2. It's 2, the actual sequel.
actual 2.
is
No
coming
episode,
out
no plus.
on Xbox Beta on February 7th.
Right.
You can pre-install it on the 3rd. You got to have the Xbox Gamer Insider Hub in order to install the beta or sign up for it.
Right.
But you get this game, and it's one of the most popular games in, Japan right now, I think is what it is?
Well, it released years ago in Japan, like what, 2012?
12? That's when the initial game came out, yeah.
I think it was
because
for the older systems.
They kept teasing it in North America. So in
And
2012,
never released it,
No,
assholes.
but they would always deny it, and then they come back with something like this. But this is the first time we've even gotten to touch it in North America without having some weird translated
Right.
mod version. Because there's a way you can do it. Play it. It's called a VPN without getting
Right.
too nerdy. You guys probably hear commercials for it now. Oh, she's ditching them all, dude. I saw all that. Sorry, I'm a backseat looker right here.
Right.
But Phantasy Star Online 2, you can actually play on your Xbox console.
Xbox One.
Yes, Xbox One console, dude, and I'm so excited for that.
And
It's
it's an
supposed to be
exclusive.
released before the end of February. So the actual beta right now is just exclusive for one weekend.
Oh man, I'm gonna
so-
play the hell out of it that weekend. Leave
Let
me
me
alone.
see. Dude,
I'll be
I'm
on the
gonna-
headphones with Zmunny.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be Saturday through Monday, the 11th through the 13th of February.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's January. Hold on. February right here, my friend. It's going to be
7th
7th through the 9th. Dude, and they're going to have different type of events happening, and you can win different rewards throughout the event. You could, like, the first reward you can win is, like, halos for your character that outline your character, because apparently Phantasy Star Online 2 has the most customizable character creator in the world right now.
Wow.
In Japan. It's one of the things that they're praised for. It's for RPGs fans, let me tell you what, and anime fans, kind of.
Well, they're making it free to play. How are they going to make their money?
Probably by selling skins, much like Fortnite does and all those other games. They just sell skins and little covers that you can cover your weapons up with to conceal what they look like, just they look different.
I don't understand how Fortnite and Apex are making all this money off of nothing but skins. It doesn't help gameplay or anything.
Dude, that's one thing we talked about in the beginning. Remember, I
can't
bag them for that. Game companies for doing things like that, because that's one of the things we asked for, man. We specifically said, hey, if you're gonna put out content to buy, at least make it so you can't pay to win.
Right.
And one of the main qualities of pay to win is buying things that alter your stats. And and it hasn't happened yet.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And don't get me wrong, I'm glad there are fools and morons who are paying money to play a free game.
Yeah.
That doesn't affect the game at all. Well, thanks, dummies, but I get the game for free.
Oh.
And Phantasy Star Online, it's going to be free. And after this beta test, you actually get to keep your stats. When the game rolls out for real, you don't have to start back over at 0, which is something Call of Duty can take a lesson from. Also, Forza Horizon 2.
I'm telling you, yeah. You don't have to restart over.
Because you'd get 20-minute demo of Forza Horizon, and you'd play the hell out of it. And then the game would come out, and you'd have to start back over.
Yes.
It's such a downer.
Yes, dude.
But not Phantasy Star Online. You get to keep your stats.
You get to keep it. That's one of the things that usually isn't done. Like, when the beta's over, you got to restart over with a fresh new copy of the game. And they also say this is the only time you'll have to download the game. You'll never have to re-download the game again. It'll just be update after update after update. So hopefully it's going to be a big game, because since 2012 they released a lot of content.
Right.
And all that content's going to be available to us right away. So are you going to be ready for a game that is this lengthy?
Oh, hell yeah, I am. Now, is it going to be the same 1 to 4 player squads, or are they increasing that? Because I imagine 1 to 4 players was limited by the hardware of the day, the Dreamcast and whatnot.
No, well, remember, you could also go alone. You could go solo.
Right,
you could
1
do
to
all
4.
that cool stuff. But you could also go 1 to 4, and I think that's what's going to be. They might have opened it up to 1 to 13, I think. But people up to 13. You can still do the 4 if you want. You can do 2, 1. But they just increased the party size, I'm pretty sure. But that's one of the staples of it. It was so exclusive. You could invite only a certain amount of friends at the time. So you want to limit to your best friends. You had your item people you'd get like rare items from. You would have like your own merchants and traders. It was cool. It was awesome. And you would have your own techniques. There's a lot of different classes in this one as well, dude.
I wonder if they're going to be better at keeping people from cheating.
I don't know. That was one of the major things. I bet you,
duping weapons.
This is one thing you can know. If it's going to happen, you'll first hear about it from me.
Right.
I'll tell you that right now.
I'm not going to actively try.
I'm not going to actively try to do it, but if it happens and I figure like, oh, somebody else is doing this. Oh, is this easy? All right, click, clack, like, swipe, swipe, swoop. Here we go.
Right. And suddenly you're getting all the best weapons in the game because you're duping them.
There's a game called Dungeon Defenders that came out on the Xbox. Number 2 is out on the Xbox as well, but it's also on Steam. And number 3, I think, is coming out. It's in beta right now. You can pre-order it. Dungeon Defenders 3 on Steam only. And I kind of want it, but we used to be able to hack number 1. There was this one time where this other character had a weapon bigger than the character itself. It didn't even fit inside the game. It was breaking all the boundaries. It was like, what is that? And it looked like an AK-47. So I figured out how to hack one of those. And ever since then, we just hacked every time that game's come out, man. Dungeon Defenders. It's really fun. I don't know if they let you do it on purpose and kind of get away with it, but it kind of feels like how easy it is to do that with this game now.
Right.
But I hope Phantasy Star, I tell you too, Phantasy Star, I hope it's not like that.
Right. I got my fingers crossed.
Have you played Phantasy Star Universe on the Xbox 360 or PS2 or anything?
I have it on the 360. I haven't played it, though. But I do have it.
I got into that for a while, too.
The instruction manual is a phone book.
Dude, you can use a keyboard and mouse and get through a lot of it really quick with that. I'm telling you, that's one of the games I used the keyboard, mouse, and controller on. Because you would type on your keyboard before the type pad came out for the Xbox 360 controller. I used to use the keyboard all the time. You could plug that sucker in.
Well, speaking of older games, real quick before we move on, I got that PS2 last weekend.
Did you say it was working last weekend? I can't remember.
Yeah, well, the one I have was working because, of course, you can't remember.
Whatever. It was last show. Everybody has this problem. Mine just happens a little. Sometimes it works better than others. That's all.
Right. Well, anyway, I got the PS2 Mini from all the games I traded in. That did work, and
you can see a picture of that on our Discord, right? Is that the one that was sitting in the bin?
Yes, actually.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Butthole, I can remember.
And anyway, I bought that Fallout games. I bought Gran Turismo 3, 4, and Stuntman, right?
Yeah.
And I like going to Fallout games if I'm going to a physical store.
Yeah.
Because it's great to look through all their stuff and really the best prices you're going to get. But when I'm looking for specific titles, a lot of times I'll go to LukeyGames.com.
Yeah.
And I got 6 games for $29. I got SmackDown, Shut Your Mouth.
Oh, dude.
I got Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2.
Yeah.
I got I'm brain farting the rest. But those are the two big Star Trek encounters.
Wrestling games on the old PlayStations are so classic.
They're so
they
good.
May not. I was gonna say the visual quality may not be there, but it's still good.
No.
And hey, dude, you know who's bringing back wrestling?
Who?
I think this guy right here.
I know you heard it. Did you hear that? Did you see the announcement that they just made? Making his IZW Impact Zone Wrestling debut, the Latino Pacino himself, Mr. I Told You So, the Frank Sinatra of the Spanish Mafia, Gino Rivera. 13 men, 1 winner, the biggest match of the year. I'm telling you now, and I'm gonna tell you so. I will walk away with a V for victory. Why? Because I told you so.
Gino Rivera.
Let me tell you what, man.
This guy's coming.
That guy's got so much hype behind him, so much fire,
he's the best.
So much in his loins.
He's coming for IZW Monster on the 22nd.
You guys heard it in that commercial, right?
And and we're sponsoring that show, Zmunny.
Oh my goodness!
And not only that, but I'm gonna pick up Gino Rivera. And I'm going to get an interview with this guy.
What is wrong with you? This is going to be the second guy you've picked up.
Right,
second wrestler that's been known in any sort of local indie wrestling scene. Probably about to make it to NXT or one of those top tier ones.
This
you know
guy.
What I'm saying? AEW, I feel like.
Right.
Yes.
Manny is one of my favorites.
Yes.
Gino Rivera is one of my favorites.
Do you have a top 5 for sure? I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, yeah, because you also got Alex Salyers, Cowboy Jack Durango.
Who's Bay?
Oh, Chris Bay is amazing.
Dude,
but he's on AEW.
You see what I'm saying? He started off at the Nile, dude.
Right. So did producer Peter Avalon.
He's also on AEW.
He's on AEW now.
See, all these guys are moving up into the tiers, man.
Right.
Because they're so good.
We got a picture of him in our laps, dude. What do you think of that?
Whoa.
Right? Now he's a very famous guy.
I like that guy. I like the way he felt.
But if you're not checking out the indies, you're really missing out. But the one thing that's there for all of us that we all can relate to,
what?
WWE, brother.
You talk about Royal Rumble or something?
That's right.
Oh,
Royal Rumble was this weekend. Zmunny, did you watch it?
Oh, I did, man. I even begged you for the password
right.
for it because I'm so cheap. I'm so effing cheap. I was like, dude, Papa J, what's the password to get in your WWE Network account?
Hurry before you miss it. Hurry before you miss it.
I'm that kind of a nephew. But you know what? I saw so many other people tweeting about this, by the way.
Right.
One of our favorite other podcast hosts, Chad Dukes, if I give some shout out to him,
right?
He was even tweeting about it. I feel like I'm going to watch, he said, I'm going to feel like I'm going to watch WWE Royal Rumble. And I was like, oh, okay.
Right.
And that's where I started, seeing it. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to watch this also.
Right. It was,
how did you feel about it? First off, overall, should we just get the score out of the way and then we can talk about it?
We're gonna have to do an abbreviated version because we still got the movie to go through.
Whatever.
But the big matches, the Royal Rumbles themselves, the chicks and the dudes, You know what? Well, of course, the chicks is never good because they're not tall enough or strong enough to convincingly throw each other over the top rope.
Yeah, so they all kind of like have to half-ass help.
Right.
Yeah.
But
it wasn't bad. Charlotte won the Royal Rumble.
My girl,
Yeah,
Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Roy. So the men's was pretty unique in a way.
Right.
Brock Lesnar, the champion for Monday Night Raw, went for 13 rounds. From number 1, he started off and lasted with 13 eliminations. And
Right. In a
who
row.
came out? Who came out, Papa J?
McIntyre.
Drew mother effing McIntyre.
Right.
Who did he used to be with? Who was he for?
3-man band back in the day, dude.
Now
He's no joke now.
He's ruling the world right now. And let me
Right.
tell you what, he deserves it. That man looks better than any of those guys. He looks just as big as Brock Lesnar.
Right. He can stand toe-to-toe with Brock Lesnar and look convincing.
They did it so right this time.
It was pretty awesome. Now, did you see in the women's
Dude,
in the women's match when
Becky
Santino
Lynch or the
Santino
Women's
came
Royal
out?
Rumble?
Yeah,
Oh,
when Santino came
no,
out.
I didn't see that.
Oh, I'm surprised you haven't seen it on Twitter. Everybody's so upset about, Santino, he came out making a mockery of the Women's Royal Rumble because he did that deal where he was Santina for a while. So he revised that gimmick, right? He come out.
Oh, my God.
and he ended up throwing himself out of the ring. But, hey,
so dumb.
If Nia Jax could compete
Yeah.
in the men's battle royal from last year,
why can't
Santina? Hey, don't go assuming his gender.
He's changing, my friend,
That's
like
right.
a butterfly.
He's
You can be
right.
a caterpillar, you can be a butterfly. A butterfly.
Oh yeah. So anyway, back to the men's.
I don't know. So what
Drew
else did
came
you-
out.
Yeah.
And
destroyed
cleaned
the
house.
last. How many rounds are in a Royal Rumble? Do you know?
This time it's different every year. I believe it was 30 men this time. Yes, it was 30 men.
I think you're right. But Drew McIntyre cleaned house after that. Took everybody home. You had Becky Lynch, who also submitted Asuka, who now has adopted the same thing as one of the other wrestlers where they spit the green mist right in your face.
Right, the Great Muta from back in the day.
Oh, my gosh. A lot of wrestlers adapt that. And then you had Bray Wyatt as the Fiend taking out Daniel Bryan and his Yes Movement 2.0. How stupid. He blew that how long ago?
Right.
And he wants more from it?
Right. He's trying to resurrect the old gimmick. And you're not going to be able to do anything against Bray Wyatt. He's too hot right now. He's awesome.
Now, here's one thing that I was really excited for that caught me off guard completely. The Rated R Superstar, dude.
I have not heard a pop like that since Hulk Hogan.
Are you kidding me,
When he
dude?
came out, the roof
I was
came
like,
off the
oh
place.
my God, Edge, dude. He's
Right.
back. And I kept hearing rumors that he signed a 3-year contract with WWE.
That's been confirmed.
So what was his original crew? Gangrel, Christian, and Edge, right? And they played
That's going back.
the demonic back in WWF. WWF a long time ago, early 2000s,
Good
late
memory,
90s. Dude, I'm telling you.
Gangrel went
it
on to
worked.
become a porn star.
Right. Well, one of the gimmicks was they would just suck blood and spit it in the face, right? That's one of the things they did.
Dump buckets of blood on
Oh
people
my
from the top of the
God,
arena.
it was the most disturbing thing ever. And the Undertaker was the next best thing. But they kept it fresh. They wore the white shirts and their hair was all slicked and curled and oiled.
Right.
Dude, it was one of the best things ever. Best times in wrestling was in the 90s. I'll tell you that.
Right, it was a
You
lot
had
of
The
fun.
Rock, you had McFoley, you had The Taker, you had
Right.
DX, you had
Stone Cold,
Mankind. Oh my God! You had the McMahons even making an appearance.
Right.
Kurt Angle, Bill Goldberg. What is it?
Val
NWO.
Venus.
Oh my!
Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies.
Oh
you had the
my
Godfather with the hoe train.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Oh, that's wonderful stuff. But the wrestling was good this week. I thought Royal Rumble held up to its reputation, and I give it a solid 4 out of 5.
You giving a review on this? A solid 4 out of 5. Okay, Papa J. I don't think I've ever reviewed a wrestling event, but I'll give it a 4 out of 5 as well.
Awesome.
It wasn't bad, but I liked how they brought Edge out. That's what I was hoping. Like they do.
Ooh,
I
the
love it
roof
when they
off
do
the
the
joint.
reunions of like Stone Cold coming out, The Rock coming out.
Right.
I love that kind of shit, and I thought that's what this was going to be. But unfortunately, it was not. So it was still Edge. I heard the pop, I felt the pop, and I felt the emotion. I enjoyed it. He's a good wrestler, and I hope to have him back for a little while.
3 years, brother.
Papa J, you know what we might be getting rid of?
What? welcome to the Big Lip Radio Movie Minute, which may last longer than a minute, but probably not much longer today because we are running late. And this week we reviewed the Netflix original 2020 release, Saving Zoe. Now, this is a crime drama. And it didn't know if it wanted to be a ghost story. It didn't.
Dude, it was a teeny bopper high school love story, man. It was a sad emo slash my wrist and cut my eyes, Hawthorne Heights. I'm outside of your window with my stereo on. Dude,
Right.
I don't know, man. What the heck was that?
Horrible is what it was. Stu picked it.
Well, last time we let that happen, we thought we'd feel a little generous, and
Right.
Papa J may have been contact drunk off of me. And it was like, all right, let him suggest a movie, because technically it was your turn last time.
Right, it was.
So, but we talked about this before the show, and you kind of copped out this time around, because we may be seating it this time, right?
Right.
Is that what you want?
Right.
Okay, so this is the last.
So we can do a full wrestling segment next week at the end of the show.
Yes.
The week after we'll do the movie review again.
Yeah, so this Saving Zoe, like you said, came out in 2019. It's a drama crime movie. 5.1 on out of 10 on IMDb, 3.8 out of 5 on Goodreads, and let's see, a lot of other places didn't give it too good reviews. Release date, like you said, July 12th.
Oh, is it that old?
Yeah, dude, July 12th.
It came out this
2019.
year.
No, 2019. You had Echo, who was played by Lorena Moreno. Vanessa Moreno played Zoe. Now, it starts off with these two sisters standing next to each other.
Yeah.
And one of them's dead, and one of them's alive.
Yeah.
And you're trying to kind of figure that out with the subline of who murdered which one.
Right.
And who's really reading whose journal and diary of a high school teeny bopper. It even says in here, nude, porn, and violence, mainly teens in video. That was in the disclaimer. You know when it says rated R and it tells you what it's rated R for? That's one of the things that it says, mainly teen. I was like, oh my gosh, are these guys like teens? Sometimes they're in attractive, sexy costumes. I didn't know whether I should shut this off or what. So you know what I did?
What?
I fell asleep during the last 15 minutes.
Oh no, did you?
I didn't give a you want to hear how corny this trailer is? Here, let me just bring this down real quick. Sorry. Here, do you want to hear how stupid this trailer is?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to play the trailer, and you guys are going to get a taste of what this is.
Keep the ducking on.
The first day of high school is the most awkward day of your life.
Right?
I'm in every way not ready for this.
So what do you want to talk about? Your parents? School? Boys? Zoe?
Stupid.
You know, I'm going to be honest.
Feeling is normal. Your sister
First of all,
was
the therapist is the Asian dude that made me quit watching Mad TV.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah, he's in Hot Tub Time Machine. He was in The Hangover.
His name is Ken Joang.
I
Dr.
hate that
Geiger.
Dude. I hate that dude so much. And then he was in here. The only reason I kept watching it is the chick, Echo.
Yeah.
She's a Disney chick.
Oh, she thought she was going to turn slutty real
I was
quick.
hoping we'd get to see some boobage or something, but there was none! None! And I could have fell asleep, but I was excited. And so I couldn't fall asleep.
Dude, you were excited over that stuff?
Well, I mean, you know, you get to see some boobage.
Dude, but you didn't, though. So what'd you do? You watched the whole... Did you go take a shower at least afterwards? You effing nasty? Dude, sorry. You make me so disgusted right now. You're like watching this movie and you're like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Hey, you know the great thing about high schoolers is they always stay high schoolers.
I get older, they stay the same.
Sick joke before the podcast. It's nasty.
But there was none in a movie about sex trafficking that got a rated R. That's a Netflix original. You think you're gonna see at least some tush? You don't see nothing, man. I was like, one out of 5.
Ew, not good, man. I didn't like it. I agree with you. It was 1 out of 5. I felt like I was trying to live life as a teenager. I was like, what is this? And you, last episode, you poo-pooed on The Irishman, which was great. You just had to sit through. Hey, listen, I don't know who rates movies on how long they are, but based off of how entertained they are. And I was entertained a lot because they said a lot of great cuss words, and there's a lot of great actors in there, and it brings it all together. It's like when they do all those Arnold Schwarzenegger movies with all the other actors. What are they called?
I don't know.
You don't know what those movies are called, dude?
What, the action movies?
Yes. What are those called? It's got
Terminator?
Stallone in it. It's got
Oh, the
Schwarzenegger.
Expendables.
Yes. When they do that, it's got Jean-Claude Van Damme in it.
Right,
Dude,
right.
I love those movies.
Those are the best.
Yes, but
Love 'em.
Unfortunately, this movie that we watched, Saving Zoe, was not
Right,
that.
no, it
So it was a 1 out of 5. Now, we don't have any other movies to pick for next week, right, Papa J? If I
No
remember
movie
what you
for
said.
next week. We're going to have a full-on wrestling segment with the indies as well as the majors, AEW, NWA, WWE, Championship Wrestling from Arizona, IZW. We're going to update Monster. We got a lot of great stuff coming, and something's got to go. So next week, man, full-on WWE.
Movie Minute Review going. Well, hey, that's
Right.
one segment you do, and I'm fine with it. And hey, if you want to get rid of anything else, please let us know. Podcast at BigUpRadio.com. Go to our social media at BigUpRadio. You can catch all of our podcasts on Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Play Music, anywhere where you have a smart device that you can stream to. You can get us there. Hey,
Right.
be sure to check out BigLipRadio.com/lip service and
Right.
support the show and let us keep going for you and keep supporting your favorite thing to do. So with
Yeah.
that being said, we'll catch you guys next Tuesday, 7 o'clock live, youtube.com/BigUpRadio. We'll see you all there.
We'll be there.
Boom, Shackler.